Alright guys, and welcome back to the Star Wars figure review. Next video we're going to take a look at a figure from a line that I've kind of tended to avoid lately now, but there was a few figures in this line that kind of piqued up my interest, and I figured this one I actually did want to get, and it's this guy here. This is Articulation Krennic from the Elite Series Premium Figures line. Before I take a look at him, we'll take a look at the packaging. This one comes in. As you can see, it's noticeably bigger than the previous Elite Series figures because I recently stopped collecting these because I became more favour of the Black Series 6-inch. But it's the same kind of packaging, just enlarged a little bit, and then in the back there you have the same kind of thing with a rundown of the accessories and the different details that the figure has. So I'll just read to the bio here. It says, a director within the Advanced Weapons Research Division of Imperial Intelligence, Orson Krennic is obsessed with the completion of the long-delayed Death Star project. A cruel but brilliant man, Krennic has staked his reputation on the delivery of the functional battle station to the Emperor. So that's the full rundown again, on the front and the back. As you can see, they've kept the blue style to it, unlike the Force Awakens variant, which is always a good thing to see something new to it. So that's back to us just on the side there. Now I'll get to the rundown of the figure. One thing I do really like about this is the soft goods they've got on some of the stuff that the Black Series and the regular figure have avoided, because they decided to stick with the soft goods cape and even made the uniform soft goods. So it's good. It gives that realistic value to the figure. But yeah, and of course he comes with his trademark sort of 1950s sci-fi like blaster. And I do love again the detail they've put on that to make it more like his. It's one of the slightly better things the Elite Series did over the Black Series, is they did pay more attention to the little bits of detail on the figure's accessories, so that's a good little addition. Of course, the soft goods does kind of help give a bit more sense of realism, like the emblem on his uniform is actually like a badge that's stuck onto it, so it's good. And also got those little rank cylinders he's got there that show his status as a military director. And then of course he's got his regular Imperial officer belt with these three little with these three little sort of grenade charges that he has. He has three of them on his belt that can be taken out easily. One of them's actually kept on it in the packaging, and it's one off again. And the other two you kind of take out of the figure when it's ready. Now, one of the lesser good things about the soft goods robe is it is kind of stuck on to the uniform, so you can't kind of take it off and have him like from other scenes in the film, but that doesn't really matter too much, because it's that kind of thing. Again, things like the outbits of the trousers that stick out, it's just little details like that, like the boots are even slidable, like the top parts that go up to the calf muscles, I think they can be stretched out and everything, so you can actually bend this figure into all sorts of poses, and you can do this with because the articulation rundown. There's a ball jointed head, ball hinge shoulders, a swivel at the tricep, the biceps, or whatever it is, yeah, double joints at the elbows, ball hinged wrists, ball jointed torso, ball hinged hips, swivel triceps, double joints at the knees, double joints at the ankles, and there's also these weird movements of articulation it seems to have at the front of the feet, which is sort of a good way, so you can actually have the figure kneeling down as if taking a shot. Kneeling down, you could actually stand it up straight and have it balanced, which is a good aspect of the figure. So I like to see how some different things have been brought to this that differ to the Black Series variant and the 3 3/4 inch variant. Of course, the blaster can be taken out of his hands, and there's the holster space right there for it, so you can have him, just position him. There you go. So now you've got Director Krennic there. I'll get into the facial sculpt of this figure. Now, I have some positive things to say about it and a few negative things. Like, first off, it captures the actual face of Krennic quite well, like the actual face. Originally I saw pictures of this and I didn't like the look of it because Disney don't really make such many good figure faces, beating the beast, and yeah. But this one tries to capture it better, like the face compared to Ben Mendelsohn. Like if I get the Black Series variant, there we go. This is the Black Series variant. Now the face is kind of sculpted better on the Elite Series variant as the Black Series, and of course on the Black Series is the change in colour of hair. Like this one takes it in some sort of grey form, so it looks more like an old man than Director Krennic. Initially I thought that was a good addition, but I much prefer the hair addition on there. But my only real little problem is the ears on this figure, because they do stick out, and they are one of the most catching things you can spot with this figure when you have him. I think maybe it's something they could have you know, just tweaked a little bit, but it is a much better facial sculpt for a proper Disney Store product compared to the Hasbro products. So yeah, I give props to the manufacturers on this time, because they've actually, it looks like they've actually attempted this time, unlike another certain film that came out recently. Sorry. So yeah, and of course behind the back as well, it's all really well done, like the whole back sculpt of the figure. Of course the one little problem here is this little hole here, because this is for like part for when it's in the packaging, but then it just kind of stands out a little, so you have to kind of cover it up when you've got them standing. But again, there's nothing much bad to say about this figure. It was really worth the addition to my collection. And something else that's included is a set of spare hands. I keep these at the bubble just because I've not really got much use for them, but I think it's like you can change out the hands that are on Krennic and switch them out with the ones that are in the package right there. But I'm not going to give that a try because I've not actually removed these since, and I don't want to risk breaking it. So, to be honest, I just want to display him with the gun anyway. So, looks like they've positioned this hand for his gun to be held anyway. Maybe this one for one of his bombs that you can just have. Which I'll just do now. I can do this right. Sorry about the sirens. Yeah, you can just hold one of the bombs like that and be ready to throw it out. That's something. Of course. There you go. So that is the Director Krennic from the Rogue One Elite Series premium figures. I do hope you enjoyed looking at him. I'll leave you links where you can buy him in the description below, and if you are like a collector of this kind of thing, I definitely recommend you get this one, because recently they have just Disney stores have been shooting the prices down on this one. Like I got it for £15 because they originally were selling it for 30, and I was thinking, is this worth £30 or should I wait a little later till it's like gone down, because they do that with their Elite Series figures. Like the Force Awakens one, they've got loads of unmasked Kylo Rens in the one here, and they've all been shot down to a £5 now. Like they were like 20 quid when it first came out, but now it's just like 15, so a £5. So yeah, I'd get this one. Like if you're not a fan of the regular die-cast figures, but you do fancy getting these ones, do get them, because some of them are really good. But this one definitely, and I'd definitely recommend that even getting some Death Troopers as well if you want, because they've got them in the Elite Series premium line. So yeah. So thanks for enjoyed this video looking at Krennic, and I shall back. See you again next time. But till you next see me, be sure to like and subscribe and comment leave a comment if you enjoyed it, and do follow me on my Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. All those links are down there in the below, and you can follow me on there. And I'll see you next time, guys.